Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running. Now that looks a decent ball. That has been cut short. And he's managed to get free.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And this is Lewandowski. Stood up well to him there. And that's put paid to a promising move. Foot in. Now it's Griezmann. Aims beyond the defence. Rodri totally focused today, as always, as he has been throughout the 499 appearances he's made up until this one.
Well, he's a special professional who's done a sterling job to keep himself at the top of his game for oh so long. His durability and his mental...
He's gone for goal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Now it's Messi. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Azar. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for...
Lewandowski! João Neves. It's Lewandowski! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, well played. Feyenoord have the chance to go the other way. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. So it is still 0-0. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pinches it off him. And the counter is on.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Mbappe. Azar. Nicely weighted ball. Alexander-Arnold. Mbappe. And it's Beckham. Here's Rodri. It's a threatening ball. Messi! And it's played in. And he's cut it out. De Bruyne. And that could set him on his way. And that was very necessary. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Baresi. Knocks it into space. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Mbappe hurtling down that right flank. Looking for a runner. And he's straight offside. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Feyenoord have a free kick. Oh, can he get onto this? Couldn't squeeze it through. It's a pretty loose pass. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. There's no flag. And this is Messi. Chooses to go back. And it's Rodri. Rodri. And now the breakaway. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, well played, well played.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Beckham. And here's Messi. He's having a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that's a goal kick. Tries to play it through. Mbappe. Messi. Ochoa claims it, and a danger. And there is the half-time whistle. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in this second half.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And the second half gets underway. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. He can get that clear. João Neves. And it's De Bruyne. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Hazard. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And he's picked it up out wide. Hazard. Serginho. Hazard. Lewandowski receives it in a wide position. He's on it. Can he get away? Hazard! Marvellous goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Feyenoord have fired themselves in front.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Beckham. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Looking for the run. Oh, no joy this time. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. That's been cut out, well played. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Serginho calmly anticipates. Hazard is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Serginho. Now they can break here. Threads one in. It's a promising position. Well read, and the danger is averted. Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible... And Messi! It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
After 68 minutes is number 9.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Lionel Messi. Substitutions taking place.
Feyenoord can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Not the most accurate pass. Beckham. Can he get on the end of this? And he cuts out the supply. Azar. And it's Serginho. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, that'll do under the circumstances. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
He came in hard, very hard. Alexander-Arnold charging forward, the ball at his feet. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now, this could be a chance. And this is Ronaldo. De Bruyne! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal! Feyenoord! And again they hit the front. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Feyenoord take the lead.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Number 10, Bukayo Saka. Number 6,
Just 5 minutes remaining now. And here's Kane. Great vision. Takes a shot! And it's in! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Feyenoord really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
And the pass is intercepted. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Can he get it through? Chips it through. Donnarumma claims comfortably. Azar. And it's Musiala. Oh, perfectly measured that. And that's it. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Messi, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's down to business here. Messi going full tilt down the left.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costa Curta.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite from the 1990s.
Yeah, but ability-wise, I think he was on a par with the rest of them. And his tactical versatility means the centre-back, full-back,
Sweeper, defensive midfield player.
Yeah, and we shouldn't forget his outstanding vision and confidence on the ball being almost as important as what he did at the back.
He's had a shot! He's got away with one there. Mbappe. And Alexander-Arnold. It's a searching pass. That has been cut short. And here's Mbappe. Kaká will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Rodri. And that has left him in a heap. Romero promptly onto that, and that is that. Maradona picked out brilliantly. Shot a goal! It's in! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Maradona.
You can never be short of runners into space. As long...
Tries a shot! He has done it! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
And yes, it's him again. Madrid are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And it's Maradona. Romero gets over and intercepts.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Caught offside that time. Great chance! Alexander-Arnold. Rodri. Now it's Mbappe. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. No, he's not getting his way this time. No, again there's no way through. Kaká. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. That has ended up in no man's land. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold. Kaká. Well, that looks a decent ball. He's got away. Oh, shooting chance! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Substitution on the field, number 20.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Number 4.
A case now of complete control.
Number 16.
Quality ball.
Coming on the field.
Donnarumma
Gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Cross to the back post. Rijkaard. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And this is Maradona. Wriggles his way through. Kaká. Kaká! Oh, extraordinary.
I think he did really well to get the shot away, to be honest, given how much pressure he was under at the time.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, that is not the best ball. Shapes to shoot! It's loose now, and they want to get... Oh, what has happened here? And the cross comes in. Rijkaard. The ball has bounced loose now. Now it's some... Goes for a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
Schneider looks to get on the end of this. Simons. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, he's found support out wide. Climbs up big! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
There will be 3 minutes
Kaká.
added time.
Played into space. Costa Curta cuts it out. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Schneider. Can he get on the end of this? Decent chance! He's kept it out just.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Looking to play him in. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kickoff.
I'm afraid to tell you that we're expecting traffic to be heavy after the final whistle today.
There's the start of the second half. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. He's picked his way through. That's going to go a long way.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Cannavaro getting this one clear. Corner number 3 coming up. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Yamal. Now it's Mbappe. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Good running, strong and purposeful. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Chance, surely! He's got a goal! It is no contest. It is a landslide. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. It's become a case of men against boys.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Not the most accurate pass. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Simons. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's looking wide. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And he shoots! It's there! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
How many? Just how many? Madrid are having a ball here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And here's Mbappe. Threads one in. Quarter of an hour into the second half. It's a pretty loose pass. Mbappe. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, Red, nice interception. That's been cut out, well played.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
It's a good run down the left-hand side. That's the keeper's ball. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
They've won a corner. Madrid get their fourth corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Probing pass. Khan. Oh, that's a key interception. Xavi Simons. Alexander-Arnold. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Ah, that's a fine interception. And he's there to get it away.
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Adams gets it away. Now it's Sneijder. Oh, no joy this time. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Simons, and he's in on goal. Costa Curta gets rid without sophistication. And it's been given away. Oh, that's fabulous. Plenty to aim at here. And the shot! He's scored! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Substitution on the field. Number 13.
Alexander-Arnold calmly anticipates.
Coming on the field
Pass
is
somewhat off target.
Number 11. Hey.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Plays a sharp little ball here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Rodri gets a foot in here. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Tries to pass it through.
substitution on the field. Number 9.
Oh,
Messi.
terrible pass.
Coming on to
Yamal's
replace him
cross.
is number 24. Palmer. 4
Looking
added
for the
minutes
run.
has been indicated.
Cannavaro makes the interception. Koundé. There will be 4 extra minutes. Now it's Simons. Can he get it through? Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And here's Kane. Knocks it into space. Adams. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And no surprise, that's a booking. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
One-sided and only one winner, Peter. The players didn't show enough togetherness, and it was weak through it.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
Hello,
The
everybody,
fans
and
have pulled out
welcome to
all the
today's
stops to
match.
make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, we're on the way.
Pretty robust defending.
Now it's Lewandowski. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And this is Lewandowski. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Danger averted for now. Lewandowski finds himself offside. Oliver Kahn, a huge man with a huge presence and a big voice in the game.
And big in intensity too, such a fierce competitor. Put a foot wrong and he'll be sure to let you know about it.
Well, he just commands respect, doesn't he? Respect of everyone, teammate and opponent alike.
Yeah, and he'll be setting the highest of standards out there, and he expects them to be met. No rest for that defence.
Looking for a runner. Oh, that's been cut out, well
Oh,
played.
really well played.
And this is Drogba.
Drogba really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Tries to pass it through. Xavi Alonso.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing.
Mbappe! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Xavi Alonso spots it and intercepts. Rodri. That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Scholes. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Pavard does really well to win the ball there. Vardiol. Vardiol. Xavi Alonso. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And Alexander-Arnold. Lewandowski. And no, that was never going to make it. Now he's got space here. Tries to get it clear. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Koundé. And it's Xavi Alonso. Played out wide. And it's Rodri. Half an hour played now.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Now, can they get him away? Rodri. Now it's Messi. Mbappe.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Saliba with the clearance. Xavi Alonso. Messi.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
And this is Messi. He's having a shot! Goal! First blood drawn. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Yeah, I had a feeling we were going to see something like this, Peter. They're always looking to lure and lunge at you and hit you on the break, and it's very nicely done.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And here's Mbappe.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And it's Messi. Taken back almost at once. Aimed beyond the defence. Searching pass he's played there. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here. Alonso! Good strike, quite an alarm. That's a sharp pass. And again. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. So your views on the first half?
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Substitution for Russia, number 6, Robert Lewandowski. Coming on to replace him is...
Here we go again.
Number 45.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
The ball has bounced loose now. Terrific header! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Pavard. And that has put paid to that. Pass is just off target. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Alonso. Rodri. Now it's Drogba. Now this could be a chance. Foot in. Osimhen had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared.
Shapes to shoot! And it's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Now it's Osimhen. And this is Drogba. Rodri. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And he's going to have his name taken.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Can he get it through? Oh, played through for the wide man. That has been cut short. Now it's Drogba. Can he get on the end of this? Looking to play him in. And he cuts out the supply. He's picked his... Mbappe! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Tries to play it through. Played into space out wide. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And no surprise, that's a booking. Messi puts his foot on the gas. And he's only too happy to take that back. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down.
While sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Substitution for Russia, number 13.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Number 3, Sanchez.
Just too high.
The moans and groans are predictable. He felt compelled to try.
Number 14,
Xavi Alonso.
Number 15,
Rodri.
Dayo Upamecano.
Gvardiol.
Number 16,
Yamal.
Rodri.
Gently done. Rodri gets flagged offside. Alexander-Arnold. And he's intervened well there. It's a searching pass. Cannavaro tries to clear. Rodri, and he welcomes it in. And that's a good ball. And he shoots! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are pulling clear here. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And now he has two.
Substitutions taking place.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, it was a really good thing he was on standby.
Knocks it into space. He's there to head it! He will be livid with himself. himself. Vardiol. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now that's well seen too. Saliba cuts it out. Now it's Drogba. Threads one in. Ambitious ball here. And he gets rid in a hurry. That's a lovely, neat pass. Great vision. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. Yamal. Saliba calmly anticipates. Yamal. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Serginho gets a foot in here. Now it's Messi. Looking for the run. Oh, just skips past his man. Osimhen! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
Number 20.
And we have our very first corner.
Coming on the field is number 12, Polo Muani. Substitution.
Keeper's dealt with that. And this is Messi.
5 minutes added time.
Cleared away. Ball is over the line. Saka. Osimhen! It's loose now and they want to get it back. That's the throw.
Substitution in progress.
He's found a way through. Osimhen. Donnarumma claims it, and the danger passes. And that will be it. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Mbappe voted man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
And a quick reminder today that parking in the area around the stadium is strictly forbidden.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So that's got things underway. And the history of this fixture tells us always to expect the unexpected. Uzbekistan have got it back and they'll have another go. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, well played. Well, that has not gone well. Tries from a long way out. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Alexander-Arnold is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Header comes in! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Can he get it through? Defending of the desperate variety.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Terrific header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Gabriel is there, and he can pick it up. Alvarez, Haaland, good ball, good take. Cleared away. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Mbappe, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And that was very necessary. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Danger averted for now. Played back. Costa Curta. Now who's going to be first to this? Neymar gets into some space. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. So it is still... And there's the shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. That's a nicely weighted pass. Messi. Costa Curta. Tries to pass it through. Can he get on the end of this? Hangs one in. That's going to go a long way. We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him.
Well, that pass isn't the best. That has been slung wide. He's in plenty of space here. Neymar. Uzbekistan applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Alvarez, across. Oh, he's been caught napping. Cleared without complication. No foul, says the referee. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Tries to play it through. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Alexander-Arnold has been caught there. It's a foul. Pinches it off him. Guardiol threads one in. Alvarez. Ball played for Rijkaard. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nicely weighted ball. Saliba spots it and intercepts. Costa Curta picks it up from the goal kick. Alexander-Arnold, he's got away. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. And he cuts out the supply. Rijkaard does well to get it back. Looking for the run. Haaland. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Some really good ball movement. Van Dijk. Haaland. Well read, nice interception.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Yamal. And we've reached half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So your views on the first half?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0.
Substitutions taking place.
So off we go once more.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
And the finish! It's in! The second half sparks straight into life. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Uzbekistan have fired themselves in front.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Gently done. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well timed, excellent interception. Alvarez, here's onto this. Uzbekistan looking to pass down. Can he finish? Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. He's having a shot! And another try! Sticks it away! And this is getting better and better. A momentary lapse exploited with glee.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Yamal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. Costa Curta attempts a clearance. It's a good-looking delivery. And now a sudden chance to counter. Uzbekistan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Great vision. Mbappe could try cutting inside here. He's got tall. No, not the best of headers.
Substitution on the field. Number 18.
So time for change,
Hazard.
and this one has been
Coming
on the
on the
cards for a little
field
while.
is
Well, I think he'll
number
undoubtedly add
24,
more movement
Hazard.
and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
And they win it back again. That's a throw. And it's Palmer. Now then, the ball's come loose. Now, can they get him away? And he's heaved it away. And he's running. And Messi! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. That is decidedly lacking.
Yeah, he came away empty-handed in the end, but it was wonderful movement.
Alexander-Arnold gathers from the goal kick. Now he's got space here. Oh, that's well spotted. Rodri.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Always onto this. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. And that's put paid to a promising move. He can run onto that. Puskos is on his own. Great chance! They want to be quick to recover this. Looking to play him in. Chips it through. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be. Uzbekistan are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Messi. Nice bit of trickery. That's a nicely shaped ball. Van Dijk with the clearance.
Substitution on the field. Number 21, Yamal. Number 8, Alexander-Arnold. Coming on the field, number 15, Beckham. Number 4, Joshua Kimmich.
Beckham standing over it. And that should get the job done. Puskos. And he stands tall, impenetrable.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And he's intervened well there. Van Dijk. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Kimmich looking for options for movement. Oh, good take in a good area. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Mbappe, and the pass is intercepted. Look at the space here, and the shot! It's a goal! And what a climax we have here! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
This is threatening to become a really good game. Scholes did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in. Header! Oh, in he goes again! Well, that is one way to stop him. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And he is going into that little black book. And looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge.
Substitution on the field. Number 13.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
9.
So a double change here, and both changes are offensive.
It's a bold move. The manager's made his intentions pretty clear. He's going for this.
Palmer charging forward, the ball at his feet. And this is Kane. Costa Curta attempts a clearance. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle. And that is as far as they're going to go. Yamal going face to face with his great rival. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Ambrosini defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. I have to say that was an exemplary tackle, stopped him dead in his tracks. He's going to be disappointed with that. Well, that looks a decent ball. Takes a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Lamine Yamal clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Club America are looking to go forward now. And this is Eto'o. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. And it's Vieira. Eto'o finds himself offside. David Villa. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Now it's Yamal. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And it's Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Messi. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And here's Azar. Messi. Messi cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a...
He's through. It's one-on-one. It's Griezmann. And it's a goal. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Club America have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Griezmann. Eto'o! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. And he's there to get it away. Griezmann. Belletti. Now it's Villa. Chance! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Eto'o actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. Shapes to shoot! He's got a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Club America are doing very nicely. And he shoots! And here's Eto'o. Thinks about the shot. Alexander-Arnold. To Azar. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And that has put paid to that. Now it's Eto'o. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Pass somewhat off target. That's a delicate pass. And he's there to retrieve it. Looking tidy in position. And Messi! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And one more try! Harmlessly behind.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. That has not gone well. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Guardiol. Messi. And Guardiol. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Has been indicated.
And there's the shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, okay, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
He's on it, can he get away? And he's got the beating of his man. No foul, says the referee. And the referee brings the first half to a close. How would you review the first half?
The boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those 2 goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game, and it's easier said than done, as we know.
And the game has already resumed here.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Yamal, no way through. Aims beyond the defence. Messi. Messi! That's got him rattled. Now it's Messi. That is ended up in no man's land. And it's Rodri. Out towards the flank. Now it's Messi. Messi. Oh, well played. Ambrosini. Club America are looking to break at pace.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Guardiola is in a really good position out wide. Eto'o has created 1 goal already.
This is the time you need that pace.
Great ball if he can get there. Oh, that's fabulous. He's dealt with that really well. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do, to further improve their position of comfort. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
A case now of complete control. Showing good feet. Rodri. Looking for options for movement. And he's found a way past. Just the keeper to beat. And the finish! Just cruising. They are cruising.
The goal scorer for Club America.
Players ecstatic. Fans delirious. This is utopian. Another moment of magic. A real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
And yes, it's him again. Palmer! And the ball's... Oh, he's been caught, and the keeper couldn't hold it. Ambrosini. Griezmann. Koundé kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Hazard. Well read, and the danger is averted. Looking to play him in. No, it's come to nothing. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
That has been cut short. Rodri. Palmer. Now it's Eto'o. The ball is loose and the chase is on. It's gone out for a throw-in.
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Hazard. Coming on the field,